Hello Jack Xiang, what FPS mobile games you playing?
Let us play Delta Force.
What FPS game have you been playing?
Me, I have been playing Game for Peace lately.
A game that keeps you young at heart on mobile Game for Peace.
What FPS mobile games have you been playing?
Got to be J Studio's latest hit, NIZHAN Future.
You have probably seen plenty of standard modular reviews even on our channel. Some of you have said you are tired of them. So for this video, let us do something different. Our star is the newly released OnePlus Ace E6 Ultimate. Its codename is Ganga's preferred choice, targeting the FPS genre. So in this episode, we are going to dive deep into the FPS genre and break down why we are calling this the ultimate FPS gaming phone. A choice for beginners and pros to finish the job. Hello everyone, I am Wang Ying and welcome to White.
Let's go!
Since we are on FPS, our planner for this episode is definitely top tier, our studio's best glass scrubber. Multi-season God of War in-game for peace, multi-season provincial gun king, all-season Ace, too many titles to list. Yeah, our touchscreen review planner, he is still top 50 in CN servers graffiti storm. While I might not crush Pierce my age in our studio, I am definitely top tier, no question about it. First, let us cover two fundamentals in FPS mobile, accuracy and body positioning control. There is a basic move called a quick peek, or some call it pick. Just like what is shown in the video, a quick peek lets you spot enemies in your blind spots without getting hit yourself, simple but effective. There are two types of quick peek, for example. In the third-person Game for Peace, the common move is crouch, stand, shoot. In the first-person Arena Breakout Infinite, it is a quick peek and pullback. The difference is one's for hitting enemies, the other's for scouting. Both seriously test your hand-eye sync. Quickly flick out, eyes lock on the view, then snap right back into position. For the device, higher frame rates are always better. OnePlus A6 Ultimate's 165 FPS versus most 120 FPS. That is about 6.1 milliseconds versus 8.3 milliseconds. Those 2 milliseconds you donks watching might not react to it instantly, but used repeatedly, that time gap really adds up. Easy to once, try twice, that is where ultra-high refresh rate shines. Those extra frames are almost need to react. For third-person quick peek, since Game for Peace locks frame rates, lower FPS means fewer frames to spot opponents. If they quick peek, your frame interval might be too long, so you do not even see them before getting killed by that peek shot. So that is the perk of the OnePlus A6 Ultimate's 165Hz refresh rate. For beginners, at least you can see who is hitting you when you take damage. For pros, it is even more obvious. Those extra frames make it way easier to lock onto targets. But ultra-high refresh rate alone is not. The OnePlus A6 Ultimate natively supports 165Hz in FPS games and runs on the latest Dimensity 9500. This time to avoid whitelist and optimization issues that make our test unit differ from retail versions. So this time we specifically tested content outside our database, beyond our standard models. Game for Peace at 165 FPS Delta Force Hawk Ops and Valorant Mobile. For the test flow, Game for Peace features looting, driving, and complex combat. Delta Force is constant complex combat. For VARO RNT, we simply played normally. Its high randomness covers all typical scenarios. These test models are anything but standard, making it tough for manufacturers to replicate our methods for tuning. It is a pop quiz. The A6 Ultimate nailed full frame rates in all three ultra-high refresh rate games we tested, with impressive 1% lows too. It is clear OnePlus put a ton of effort into comprehensive FPS game optimization this time, and the overall performance is seriously good. If you are into other game genres, we will also run some tests on other models available on the market. Make sure to follow updates on the Whitehawk database mini program. In the 1500 RMB phone challenge video, I got a last-gen OnePlus Ace 5 Ultra and tested it. Plus, with all the other launch day experiences, we found that OnePlus's commercial frame rates are actually even higher than at launch. Even with our stress-tested database 5.0, Model OnePlus's FPS mobile performance is definitely solid. Beyond high refresh, touch is also crucial. Good touch avoids issues during rapid operations. Especially for players who go pure touch, no gyro aim assist, they are super sensitive with micro control. Sniping with a high power scope, if a screen jump or missed micro move ruins your shot, you would want to smash that phone. What is vital? For touch hardware, the OnePlus A6 Ultimate this time also packs a Lingzai touch chip. It boasts a 4000 Hz instant touch sampling rate and 480 Hz multi-finger sampling. Let us quickly check the data with our 600,000 yuan rig. OnePlus A6 Ultimate Game for Peace click delay 24.9 milliseconds. Swipe latency at 52.5 milliseconds. Among all tested models in our database, this is top tier performance. Mobile Honor of King. We ran some quick tests and here are the numbers. The touch results are still top tier, absolutely brilliant. Data-wise, this is typical OnePlus touch performance. Even with our 15T, we concluded OnePlus's touch was already optimized to its peak. This generation still managed to improve, which is awesome. For details, let us focus on micro actions and feel. We will test its rapid clicking using the right-hand fire button. We did not pick the aim button because turning off in-game options like scope slide look prevents shaky zoom from rapid clicks. If you set it up this way, hit 1. Right-hand fire is a habit many newbies pick up during multi-finger training. The upside, you can pan while firing. But when tapping semi-auto weapons, it causes crosshair drift, making it hard to control. Based on our tests, the OnePlus A6 Ultimate does not have this issue, which is definitely a like. Watch closely with continuous taps, the view remains steady. Without proper anti-misfire, you would still get screen jump. So let us combine that with our database and check it with the robot arm. Look, after multiple slow motion swipes by the robot arm, there is no initial screen jump. When you see the phone in person, give it a hands-on try. When you press and slide normally, the screen flashes at startup, then moves smoothly. That is what screen jump is. In terms of handling, our fellow screen swipers gave the same verdict as our comprehensive touch test. OnePlus indeed kept that excellent slide drag when swiping. This feel helps you perceive screen movement more clearly during fast, high-sensitivity swipes. Findings on such detailed experiences are pretty subjective, so I would suggest you get your hands on it offline if you can. Then you will get what we are talking about in this video.
You've gone on and on, but the thing is, I've only got 2 fingers. Can you help me out?
Yep, for some of you guys, this OnePlus Gun game controller is gold. So far, we have talked about the phone itself, which raises your baseline. But if you want to push limits with gear, I need some hardware help. While less portable than built-in shoulder buttons, game controllers offer superior ergonomics and prevent accidental taps. And it will not change the player's existing habits. Ergonomically, OnePlus placed the buttons mid-top on the back, so even with small hands, you can easily reach. Next up is the mechanical structure. The clicks have a tactile feedback. Let us record it. Its design, inspired by pro game controllers, offers a comfortable grip, and the thicker screen corners prevent accidental taps. For gameplay, I recommend 2 fingers. Standard 4-finger grips block view, but 2 fingers gives you clarity. If you are a 2-finger player, set left click to fire, right click to aim, and you will get a 4-finger feel. This grip also has 2 buttons on the bottom. You can set them to crouch, helping you quickly crouch, aim, and shoot, reducing recoil and improving accuracy. On the other side, you can set it to jump. Jump shooting from cover feels super smooth. If you do not need those, you can set them to lean left or right, which is great for peak shooting. If you play Super Body or Super Mode, these 2 can be skill buttons, letting you cast faster. However, the Super Body/Super Mode skill keys lock your view, so until this bug's fixed, we do not recommend it. Any game for PC engineers watching, we would love to see this get optimized soon. Given the time, we have developed these few options. The rest of the gameplay is up to you. If you do not need those, configure them for system settings like easier highlight saving. For cooling, the back supports a clip-on cooler, the front has heat-dissipating design, and the bottom C port powers the phone. The downside though is it cannot power the cooler at the same time. 2 cables are hardly elegant, room for improvement. Note this controller is for the OnePlus A6 Ultimate, yet its decal area leaves a wide gap. Once you get this, you can probably try it out with other phones later on. Okay, back to the phone. Besides the OnePlus Gun controller, on the system side, OnePlus has integrated Game Master into its assistant. It packs the AI Lab, immersive screen lighting effects, game fluid cloud, and more tactical tools. The immersion and hype factor for gaming are totally maxed out this time. Overall, this OnePlus A6 Ultimate is pretty much the one and done choice for FPS mobile gaming. Previously, max frame rates were 120, some 144, few 165 Hz. At first, we thought it would be super tough for OnePlus to tackle the ultra-high refresh rate race, but now they have nailed it. After all, with so many devices under their belt, they are now leading the pack in high-refresh ecosystems and gaming. Plus, for touch controls, its performance is top tier, and for trending games, the optimization is even better still. From touch controls and FPS performance to pairing with esports peripherals, this dual-form experience on the OnePlus A6 Ultimate constantly emphasizes its focus on shooting games. Oh God, this phone's personality is crystal clear. With the massive user base in FPS mobile gaming, OnePlus focusing on this niche is a fresh, mass-appealing strategy. Overall, for this phone, out of 5 points, you can drop your scores now. Unbiased Real Reviews White Talk. See you next video. Bye-bye.